So this, the physicality of the humor in the film was a bit different from you. How did you prepare for that, or were there any surprises?
I'd never done that kind of physical acting, and I've said it before, but watching Dave do it, I learned so much because Dave is so good at it. I mean, he's good at all the types of acting, but physical acting is something that I really, it's true, I had never done it. I'd never been with someone who'd done it so well, so it was really interesting watching him. I actually learned a lot.
And you guys have great chemistry on screen, you know, whether you're getting along on screen in your roles or being buddies toward, you know, in the middle of the film. How did you create that chemistry between the two of you? Did you know each other beforehand?
We met at the audition.
We had a chemistry read when we met for the first time.
Yeah, and we just got along great the whole time, and immediately from the beginning. So I think that stuff translates on screen, even when we're antagonistic towards each other.
Right.
I think knowing that you have like a strong bond personally actually allows you a little more leeway in the scenes where you're fighting to really kind of take it to a place, because you know you're not, you know that your base is so solid. So
I think if there's like a certain comfort level, and we were kind of, I think you either have chemistry or you don't. I don't think it's really something you can create. Yeah, maybe you can. But I think with us, it was kind of natural. And it shows up.
Well, with that comfort level, was there any improv going on, or was this all just really great acting and it seemed spontaneous?
A lot of improv. We improvised a bunch, and a bunch of it's in the movie, and not just like the sort of the funny stuff, but also just little character moments. Since we'd sort of gotten to know our characters and each other's characters as we filmed, you know, it was like the longest shoot I've ever done.
Yeah, there was a lot of improv and a lot of, you know, alternative lines. There's probably enough alternative lines to make another film, like a completely different film.
Tell me about the dog in the film. Loved the dog.
Dave fell in love with Stroker.
He's such a sweet little guy. I'm a dog lover. I love dogs, and I was actually having a bit of separation anxiety on this film with, you know, for my dogs, and Stroker kind of filled that void for me, and he's such a sweet little guy. But yeah, I think he's actually, they talked about bringing him out to the premiere as well. So he was, I mean, he's a big part of the film. You know, he's a big part of my character and explaining who my character is.
Oh yeah,
right.
Side, you know?
Your bond with him is actually a big part of the film. And while we were shooting the scene that's on the poster, Stroker would get uncomfortable, and Dave would be like, "We can't shoot until he's comfortable again." So then we would like sort of wait until, and outside he's drinking water, you know.
It was Atlanta in the summer. You know, it was hot. We were in this tiny little car, and these guys can't sweat; they just pant, and you could tell when he starts panting so heavy, it just feels horrible for him.
Yeah.
I've read that you don't like labels or preconceived notions about what people may think of you, and your character in the film deals with the same thing. So, who is the real Dave Bautista, and what do Steel Lunchbox have to do with it?
Man, that's a big question. That's a really big, loaded question. Well, I'll go straight to the lunchboxes.
There you go.
You know, answering who
What's
I
the
am. I don't even know who I am.
Collection?
I'm still learning who I am as, you know, at 50 years
Sure.
old and finding myself. But I think, well, the jewel, the jewel of my collection I actually just acquired a couple weeks ago. It's this, it's like this 1950s toppy lunchbox. It's just almost, it's impossible to find. But it was something you couldn't purchase. You had to get it through trading stamps. You remember when they had, you were trading stamps like forever ago? And so that's how you acquired that. But I got one, and
You just got it a week ago, right?
Congratulated.
Yeah, because Toppy's this elephant. I never knew this character, but when we were shooting, he would show me his lunchbox thing, and he would be like, "I gotta get that Toppy lunchbox." And I'd be like, "Who is Toppy?" And then he showed me, he's like, "Oh, the trading stamp stuff is rare." And I was like, "All right, well, good luck." And then just a week ago, I saw an Instagram story that he was like, "I got my Toppy lunchbox."